We all get consumed by something. Music, film, a good book, perhaps even that new healthy lifestyle. On Consumed, we talk to people about what's consuming them. So, let's get consumed. Hello and welcome to Consumed. This week we're going to be consuming Ben Fleet. Hello Ben, how are you?
Oh, Alex, I'm good, thank you.
You're laughing at the way I said Ben Fleet.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said it
Never
like
been
that before.
introduced like that. I quite like it.
Ben, how do we know each other?
We worked at the Everyman Cinema together. Was it like 10 years ago now?
It was 10 years ago now, yeah.
That is disgusting. I don't like that at all.
No,
That's such a long period of time.
it is a very long period of time. I know. I was a young 30.
Yeah.
Younger
And
than you
now
are now. Yeah.
yeah, you were.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
That's depressing, is it?
A little bit. Just how quickly it's gone, really.
I don't know. I know what you mean. It feels quick, but when I think back to when we were opening the Everyman, it feels like a very long time ago.
Yeah, in a way it does, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it also feels like
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a decade.
So what's been consuming you recently?
I watched the finale of The Boys recently. I don't know if you partake in that. I think
No.
it's. Do you not? Do you not watch The Boys?
No, what is it? You'll have to
You
explain.
don't know what it is?
No.
All right. I thought you would at least know. I
No.
thought you would be a fountain of knowledge. It's a very violent superhero program on Prime. It's been going for quite a while now.
I don't have Prime.
And we wrapped it up last week, I think.
Oh. Is that what you're into?
I mean,
Violence.
well,
no,
no. I just like I like it when shows don't play it too safe, you know? So like the finale of Stranger Things. Have you seen that?
I got bored after series 2, so I stopped watching.
With stuff like that, I like to stick it out, and I kind of thought that they were just gonna kill off some characters and have a really shocking, maybe a twist or something like that, but they just played it really safe. And now for me, it's kind of ruined the entire thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Uh,
yeah. Did you enjoy the later series? Because I didn't watch them.
I didn't enjoy season 5, no.
Okay.
It felt like it was building up to something and then nothing really happened. And it was just a bit disappointing. Loads of people enjoyed it. I don't want to put out bad
Yeah.
vibes about it.
No, I mean, like I always say, whenever, like, especially when we used to work at the cinema, I was like, "This is my opinion on a film," but like, someone's going to form their own opinion, so just go watch it and find out. You might be like, "That was crap. I've wasted all my last 2 hours of my life." But at the same time, you don't know until you try.
That's it. And with the season as well, obviously you're waiting years for the next season to come out. So
Mm.
then for it to then be disappointing is crushing.
Crushing. You've just become a dad.
I have just become a dad, yeah.
Is that
Baby
quite
Ivan, my son.
baby Ivan? Lovely stuff. How did you choose the name?
So I think I first heard it because there's going to be some reference to this later as well.
Okay.
But Kings of Leon were obviously my favorite band for a long time, and they all go by their middle names
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The drummer goes by Nathaniel, which is his middle name, but his first name is Ivan. So
Oh,
I think
right.
that's when I first heard it because I can't think of anything before that. And then I actually did something at university where I did like a short film where I was a fisherman called Ivan Longrod.
Was it a porno?
No one else found it funny either.
What do you mean no one found it funny? Who were you working with?
I just thought it was funny. I had to like perform it live, I think, at one point. It was
Live?
really, like film it live in front of my tutors.
Oh, God.
Introduce myself as like Ivan Longrod.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Ivan Longrod, and today I'll be playing the part of Ben Fleet. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Great, good. So, how have you enjoyed being a father? How's it been going so far?
It's been going good, yeah. You have absolutely no time anymore.
No.
All your time is consumed
Yes.
by, by your child. It's all worth it.
It is.
He was quite small when he was born, and now he's a little chunky lad. So we've fattened him up quite a lot. He's changed so much. He's only 7 weeks now.
7 weeks. Yeah. How intense were the first couple of weeks or days even?
To be honest, I think the birth was more intense. 'Cause
You can go into as much detail as you want.
that sounded way grosser than it was meant to, but I meant like the process of Georgina and my fiance was in hospital for a week, if not
Oh,
over a week.
whoa, you didn't
Yeah, and
tell me
she had
that.
been I know, I thought I did.
Did you? I'll
Yeah.
check my messages. All right. Whoa, and you told me that and I forgot. Is she okay?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, she's
Ah,
alright.
good.
But that was obviously like a week of me going back and forth
Yeah.
to the house to see her,
Uh-huh.
getting her whatever she needs, everything like that, and then obviously building up to the birth itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite I mean, it's intense, isn't it? Yeah. When we had Bonnie, our first, it was lockdown. And so, and she was breech, and so we had to have a cesarean, had to have a C-section, and we were a little disappointed at first, and then we realised that because of COVID, it actually was better because we were just booked in for an operation. You know, like the night before, just packed a bag, you know, left it, got to the hospital at 7:30 in the morning, and by 9:30 we had a baby. It was all
Yeah,
like
it's not
really nice and easy.
nothing spontaneous, I guess.
Yeah, one of the guys from our NCT group, he couldn't go in the hospital until, like, it was active labour, so, like, quite near the end, and so he was sitting in the car park for 2 days waiting because his wife was in the hospital, and he didn't know at what point he would be able to go in, so he had to just sit in the car park for 2 days. So, actually, I think we ended up being quite fortunate with that
Were
situation.
you a full
Yeah, I
time?
was, and it was really quiet. I thought I was gonna be there for 4 hours, but I ended up staying till about 6 o'clock. But it also got to that point, and I was kinda like, "Well, I'm not prepared to stay any longer. Like, I haven't got anything else. Like, you know, I thought I'd have been gone hours ago, so I need to
Yeah.
go, you know, feed the dog and stuff. So came home, and my friend Dom took me for a beer, you know, just so I wasn't in the house on my own, you know.
Yeah.
So it was good. Nice. So yeah, have you felt your world's been flipped upside down?
In a way, yes, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like, I don't know, it felt like the right time for it to happen.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I felt like the routine of my life got changed when I got a dog,
Yeah, yeah,
and
it
then
was stepping
exactly.
it sounds really cliche to be like, "Oh, you get a dog first and then get a baby, have a baby."
Get one. Go to the shop and get one. Yeah. Yeah. But absolutely, like, when I got the dog, like, all of a sudden I had to wake up I had to care for something other than myself
Yeah,
and Amy, and then, like, you know, and I had to wake up early and get out of the house. So then the baby kind of slipped straight into that routine, which was, you know, worked out fine.
same for
Good.
us really.
Yeah.
Having a dog is like having a real life Tamagotchi.
Yes. I mean, a Tamagotchi is a virtual pet. It's
Just
just
fun,
yeah.
maybe.
It was more than just a pet to me. Yeah, I do remember Tamagotchis. I mean, frustrating, I'd say, a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I remember leaving mine on loud when I was at school and it was going off in like an assembly and I was just sat there like bright red and everyone was like kept turning around looking at me. And I can remember the noise as well. It goes like
No. Yeah, and the teacher was just like, "Will someone please feed their Tamagotchi?"
that's
Yeah.
horrible. That's some trauma that I've just dug up.
Yeah, that's what this is all about. Just wanted to
Good.
bring up those,
Okay.
those core memories. Nice, good. So what I mean, so how long were you off work before, you know
I had 3 weeks because I was also changing jobs.
okay,
So I messaged my new job and I was like, our baby, he was overdue by I think 12 days,
right, yeah,
which is quite a long time. So I was expecting, yeah, we were expecting him to arrive at the end of March and he didn't come until the beginning of April. So I messaged my new job and I was like, can we push back my start date a little bit so I can look after my
were
newborn baby?
were they happy with that?
No, they fired me. Yeah, yeah, they were absolutely, yeah,
Good
they
stuff.
were really good.
Nice, good, good stuff. So when you, on paternity, I remember what we watched a lot of was Modern Family at the time.
Yeah, you told me about yours, and now you were just sat watching films. Mine wasn't anything like that.
Why not?
I had a single relaxing day. Georgina was recovering from the birth, so
Yeah,
I was just kind of it was just all hands on deck. I was doing all the house chores and looking after the dog, the baby, and
yeah,
Georgina.
yeah, I mean,
Man,
I was doing that, but also
you were sat watching Modern Family.
no, I was watching Modern Family with Amy and Bonnie and probably the dog. Yeah, no, I had to do them all. So you didn't watch anything, you just had a manic time, you didn't watch anything?
Yeah, I honestly can't even remember what I was watching. Actually, I started watching The Bear
Oh, yeah.
again
Yeah, 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 nice.
because I'd watched it when it first came out and then just kind of
Yeah,
dropped off,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I've done exactly the same thing again.
At what point have you
I
dropped
managed
off?
managed to get to your favorite episode,
Oh,
Forks.
Yeah, we texted about this a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, we
watch that
did,
one, it's
yeah.
the best one," and then you still haven't
Yeah, I
watched it.
know.
Okay,
I've
well,
not
that's
watched
your
it yet.
homework. I like setting people
No, I've
home.
watched that one, just not since then.
Oh, okay, did you like that one?
I did really like it. The only problem is it's such an intense program.
It is, yeah.
You know, you get home from work and I don't really wanna
Yeah.
put that on.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I watch it, I'm like, "Oh, I'm loving this," and then but, like, so many times, like, during the week, I'll be like, "What do you wanna watch?" And you, like, scroll to it and be like, "No, not
Not right now.
now. I'm
No.
not in the right mood." But then when I
No, exactly.
if I do put it on sometimes when I'm not quite in the right mood, I do get into it though, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is great. It is good." Yeah, I love The Bear.
Maybe I just need to push through and just watch it, force myself, 'cause
Yeah,
I do really like it. I love the stories, the characters are great.
it does drop
Season
off a
sorry, go on.
little in series
Does it?
3, but it comes back in
Okay.
series 4, so yeah, it is good. But yeah, no, you've gotta go through with that,
I
definitely.
think season 1 is so, like, bang, 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 there's so much
That's too
happening,
much.
so intense.
It's so intense.
Georgina hated it. She's like, they're just shouting at each other,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. I know. I've heard that a lot from people. I've heard that a
Mm,
lot. I think because, I worked in hospitality and so did Amy, you kind of when they're shouting, you're kinda like well, there's that really frustrating episode in series 1 where, like, they've accidentally turned on like the Deliveroo or whatever, and
yeah.
they get like 1,000,000 orders and they've got to fire them out so
Mm,
quickly. And it's only like 20 minutes long, that episode, and it's just
yeah.
so intense. But it absolutely nails it. It nails being in hospitality and
We've
those
been
horrible
there,
shifts. Remember those days at the Everyman?
fortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Prime Rib.
Yeah. Having to make 1,000,000 milkshakes and 1,000,000 coffees.
Yeah,
Gosh, man, I don't miss that. Do not miss that. It was good fun, but I don't miss it.
I know, that's it.
Was it good fun? Sometimes.
Sometimes it was fun,
Sometimes it wasn't. Yeah,
sometimes it wasn't.
that's true. That's very true. Remember that, I do remember one time there was a bank holiday and it chucked it down with rain, and so it just unexpectedly had like 1,000,000 people turn up. I think I got to work at like 4 o'clock, and it was just like, I've had like the worst day of my life. And I was like,
No,
yeah,
honestly,
something along those lines. It was just like, it's just been so bad. And it was
to
just
be fair, I was
because
very dramatic back then, I probably just said that, but it was just like a normal Tuesday.
that's true. You were quite dramatic back then. Yeah. You were in your emo phase. You're listening to too much of the Cure. So I can see you got some musical instruments behind you there. Have you been playing recently?
I actually have, yeah,
Oh, nice.
I've nearly finished a full album.
What?
I know, I've been doing this. So my plan was after we got pregnant, I thought, right, I've got 9 months to kind of get it done and I didn't manage it.
Oh,
So
wow. Not far off.
it's ran over by quite a lot, but it's nearly there. I'm about 2 songs off being done.
How many songs have you got?
10.
10. Just go
Yep.
with 10. Rhymes with Ben.
No, 8 more.
So what's going on? Are you singing on this?
I'm doing everything, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever heard you sing.
Oh, you don't wanna
Well,
I
okay.
never said that it would be good. I just wanted to do it. It's just
Okay.
kind of a bucket list thing. It's
Yeah,
not
fair
like
enough.
yeah,
What kind of music?
yeah. Like indie rock, as you would expect,
Uh,
knowing me.
yeah.
You'd be really surprised if I was like, "It's reggae." Just
I
pure
would be
reggae
surprised if you said
with
that,
me
but
singing.
I would love it. I would love it if it was reggae.
It's jazz reggae.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna be called Ben Marley. Great. Are you gonna finish it off soon?
I hope so, yeah. I mean,
Can I hear
well,
some? Are you gonna
not
when you finish it, are
not
you gonna let me know, and can I listen to
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'll let
great.
you know.
Yeah, great.
Should be on Spotify, so
Yeah,
yeah,
cool. Looking forward to it. So you're
send it
mixing it and
over.
doing everything yourself?
I am, yeah. It's incredibly time consuming.
Drums?
Drums are all through GarageBand.
So you just like loops and then or
Yeah,
do
kind
you
of.
yeah,
There's quite a lot you can do on it,
yeah.
surprisingly. Yeah, so mixing them. I'm not very comfortable with singing in the house because we live in a terrace house.
Mhm.
So I've been driving my car and I'll take all my recording stuff and go record the lyrics in my car.
So whilst driving?
Pull up some
Okay. I would
and
love
then
it
pull
if, you were parked in a car park and I was on a driving lesson and just reversed in next to you and you were just like, "Yeah!"
up.
I'm like, "Oh, Ben's just recording his vocals."
Nothing to
Nice.
leave here.
So, I mean, interesting. I actually feel like I'd feel less conscious about it if I was driving. If I was just driving and singing, because people do that. Just get them
Yeah.
apart from they don't have a microphone in their face.
Yeah, if I had one that wouldn't pick up the noise of the car, then maybe that would be a good.
Yeah, I mean, it always, it might add a bit of a flavour to the
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be quite raw sounding, I think.
that's alright.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think there's plenty of older albums. Like, if you listen to albums from, like, early 2000s,
Yeah.
they don't sound great, really,
It
like,
was a
recorded.
artistic choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, to kind of it was like grunge, going kinda, you know, sounding like it did to go against all, like, the '80s pop, that had happened before, and the same with, like, you know, lo-fi indie rock in the early
Yeah.
noughties, so all that polished pop that you had going on around at that time. I mean, mate, it's whatever you it's your album, you can make it sound however you want it to sound like, you don't have to do anything. It's yours.
You're right, thank you.
It's your artistic choice to do whatever you want. Make it sound as shit as you want.
If anyone says it sounds shit, I'll just be like, "That's my artistic choice."
Yes. It's my choice to be shit. Yeah. Good stuff. I've got some
You
news actually that I can tell you
go on.
on air. I got engaged on the yesterday.
Congratulations. How did
Thanks.
you pop the question? Did you pop the question?
Yes, it was Amy's 40th birthday yesterday.
Nice. Happy birthday to her.
I'll pass that on. Yeah, I kind of was it was in with her presents. I got her this little book that were like letters that I wrote, and then, yeah, just gave her the ring at the end. She said yes. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
said we
really
got engaged, yeah.
yeah, you did. No,
But
congrats.
thanks. Yeah, it's been a nice week actually because 'cause I've not been working. This is half term, I've been looking after Bonnie. So Arsenal won the league, so that's been
They did.
nice. It's been sunny, so I've just been enjoying that, and then had went away with Amy and her brother and his wife to this place called Kip and Nook, which is out near Darlington. It's like a kind of really posh, I don't know, it's like boutique hotel kind of place, but we stayed in a quite really nice cabin, like a luxury
Nice.
cabin. Yeah, it was really good. And then woke up there yesterday morning, which was Amy's birthday. And then, yeah, just been chilling with Bonnie today, and we're going camping on the weekend. So it's just been like a nice week. Good vibes. Good vibe
Where are you going
week.
camping?
Only near, Apple Tree Wick.
That sounds so whimsical. I don't know where that is.
It's only about half an hour away from here.
Alright, cool.
It's near Bolton Abbey. I can't remember what the name of the campsite is, but, yeah, we're going with some friends as well. They've got kids the same age, so that'll be good fun. The only annoying thing is that we're going Friday and Saturday night, and the Champions League final is Saturday night, and I'm in a campsite, and it says, like, Wi-Fi is, you know, if you can get it. And I was like, "Oh, God." So it's on TNT, so I'm gonna have to use my iPad and my friend's Sky Go login. Or I could just listen on the radio. But it's also a 5 p.m. kickoff, so everyone's gonna be, you know, milling about. The kids are
Or you
gonna
could
be
spend time with your family.
I could spend time with my family. I do every day,
Alright,
but
nice.
Arsenal have only been in the Champions League final one time before. So, you know, I'll try and follow it however I can. I can always watch the highlights,
But you weren't
obviously.
gonna wear your shirt.
Today, I then said I
Yeah,
was gonna
you
wear my
said.
shirt.
I
So
thought you
that
said you
everybody
weren't
that's
gonna.
listening, I bought an Arsenal shirt to commemorate the winning of the league. It's the white third kit, and they don't have them in stock anymore anywhere. They were 60 quid in Sports Direct, but I got this on Depop for £15, and it had tags and everything, not just bargain. They are a snug fit, and I've got an extra large on because it said size up, but I probably should have sized up twice because it is quite tight.
Gotta keep
Um,
your shirt.
yeah, I don't own many football shirts, but I thought because we've actually won the league this year, I'd buy one.
Yeah.
But yeah, been buzzing. It's been great. Been really good. So yeah, I don't know when I don't know when we're gonna get married, but yeah, I'll let you know. You can come.
Am I invited?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can come. So, what else have you been consuming recently?
I have been watching Invincible, which is another superhero thing. I don't
Mm.
love superheroes. I just seem to have fallen into this. I don't know. Everybody seems to be watching these, and people were like, "Oh, you need to watch." It's another violent superhero thing, but this is animated and it's on Prime as well. I think there's 5 seasons of it now, and I'm on the second season.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I don't have Prime, you see, so I can't watch any of this stuff.
Well, maybe you should.
Okay. But anyway, anyone else out there who likes superheroes? Invincible. What is it? Is it so it's animated. What? Is it like a superhero that I know, or is it someone called Invincible?
No, no. So it's all completely new. So there's a superhero called Omni Man who's actually like an alien. There's a lot of aliens in it.
Okay.
Um, and
Omni-Man.
he's been like posing as sort of the Superman of Earth, but then it turns out he's got like ulterior motives and stuff. But
Mm.
he's got like a family on Earth. His son has powers, and it revolves around his son sort of like, resuming the role of his dad while also coming to terms with the fact that he was an absolute monster.
Absolute monster. Interesting. Nice, good stuff. What about music? You listen to much music these days?
As in, like, new music,
Just
yeah, I've been well, I'm writing my own, so
well,
taking
I
up
don't
all
listen
my
to anybody else's music when I write
I
my own
only
music.
listen to my own music over and over again.
I bet some people.
Uh, Nothing too new, maybe Wonder Horse, been
Oh
listening to
yeah,
them recently,
yeah, they
they're
are
pretty
good, aren't
cool.
they? Yeah.
Although the lead singer seems to be going off the rails a little bit from what I've seen.
Really? Why?
I don't know, he's just, like, smashing guitars up and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Is it still cool? Guitars are expensive.
Guitars are expensive. Stop doing that. You're ruining the environment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Nice. Well, okay. Got a question for you.
Go on.
If you were on a desert island, which dessert would you eat first?
I would eat I am such a chocolate lover. I think it would be like a chocolate lava cake that I would go for.
Ooh,
I need, like, high calorie, delicious chocolatiness.
high calorie.
Yeah, when I'm having a dessert. Yeah, 'cause I wanna feel full afterwards. I don't want to feel like I need something else. Like, the dessert is the final thing
Yeah,
of the meal,
yeah.
so I want that to, like, really top me up, you know? I don't wanna
I really want this dessert to top me up. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Which dessert would you recommend?
Where have you got a lava cake that you particularly like, or just is it any?
But yeah, any, not there's no particular one. No
Okay.
one lava cake, no.
No particular restaurant that you go to, they're like, "I must have the lava cake in this place." That's true, but not in a previous life.
Ugh, no.
Cool. So if you had a time machine, where would you go?
This is where the Kings of Leon thing follows back up, actually.
Okay.
So, my brother saw Kings of Leon when they were, like, absolute nobodies
Uh,
at Bridlington Spa, back in 2003,
oh,
and they
great.
were even they were, like, supporting another band that I've never heard of, so I don't think they really progressed as much. But this was, like, prime Kings of Leon,
Mhm.
first album era.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's, like, no smartphones or anything, so there's no, like, there's no
Not in
recordings of it.
2003, no.
But every time me and my brother talk about Kings of Leon, it always brings up this how amazing this gig was that I'll never be able to experience.
Yeah, what a bastard. When was the first time you saw them?
I actually didn't see them until, like, 20
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's quite late really, isn't
because
it?
they got so big so quickly after their 3rd album, ticket
Mm,
prices went up massively, and it just made it impossible to get them. I tried to get them previously, and they sold out,
yeah,
like, doing the thing where you're waiting on Ticketmaster and then,
yeah.
like, frantically pressing trying to get it.
I saw them must have been after the second album at Reading, and it was fine. It was
Mm.
good. I felt like they were a little inhibited, to be honest. I felt like they could have been better. But then I saw them after the third album at Reading in, like, 2007, and they were so good. Like,
That was when they,
it
like, really
was
blew up, wasn't it? After,
yeah,
like,
they were
the
great.
3rd album.
They and then Razorlight were on after them, and I'd never been in a crowd where so many people turned around and walked away when the before the headline act started, and all these young kids were walking towards it. It was really hard to get out from there. But they absolutely smashed it. It was like as well, like the second to last set at Reading was always when the sun was just going down, and
Yeah.
they were at the peak of their powers at that point. Apart from actually, I then saw them the year after at Glastonbury, and that was just before Sex on Fire came out. And
How did that
so
go?
well, no one they hadn't released anything from that album yet, so it was all of those 3 albums just before they kind of, really kicked into the mainstream,
Mm.
and that was honestly, that was so good. I mean, I can't believe they headlined Glastonbury without really even having, like, a big single, like, that
That sounds
exactly, and
silly.
that wasn't released yet. I mean, you might have had, like, The Bucket or, um, or something
On
off.
Call was quite big, actually, at that
Yeah,
point.
On Call, those, which is a great tune, and then also, like, I don't know, Fans was a good tune, wasn't it, from the third album? But yeah, the headline, and it was, it was busy and everybody was loving it. It was a great time. What a time to be alive. We just watched MGMT as well, actually, after they'd just done their first album in their little tent. And that was, absolutely amazing. Those were the days. Well, then I saw them in Manchester, maybe only like a year later, once they'd blown up, and they were in the arena, and I went with my sister and her partner and my friend Nick. Hello, if you're listening, Nick. He lives in Australia. And I was like loving the old tunes. That was all going really well. And then like no one else was dancing or anything like that. And it was so busy. The arena holds thousands. And then they played Sex on Fire and everybody went mental, and I was like,
Oh, so everyone was just waiting for that one
yeah,
song.
basically.
Hey,
Basically. It was a real shame because they were playing well, but, like, the vibe was kind of a bit boring
yeah.
because no one was moving,
Wow.
which is a shame. But I suppose if you saw them now, they've got such a huge back catalogue that I imagine, everybody would still go for it all the way through,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah.
Who knows? Nice. Yeah. Good choice. Great choice. Yeah, really nice. So, yeah, if you were on a, game show, what would your specialist subject be?
I've been trying to think about this, and I honestly think it would have to be The Simpsons
Mm.
from, like, season 1 to 13, and I
Okay.
know that that's really big talk with you being here, but I just can't think of anything else that, like, I've seen so much that I would be decent at it.
I think if I agree. I mean, like, I would say something like that, but I'm so out of practice.
Yeah,
Um,
that we did one, my last place of work actually, and I picked the first Lord of the Rings film, and I really smashed that, and I've not seen that for ages. So
mm.
maybe my memory would hold up. I don't know.
Well, I have just asked, my phone for 5 trivia questions on The Simpsons, seasons 1
Well,
to 13. Do you wanna test out your knowledge?
go on, let's give it a go.
So question number 1, in season, 1, the episode Krusty Gets Busted, who was framed for robbing the Quickie Mart?
Krusty's frame.
Yeah, I know, it kinda gives the answer away in the question there, isn't it? Damn you, AI. Right. Question number 2. Lisa's substitute in season 2. What is the name of the substitute teacher who inspires Lisa?
The birds
Mr. Bergstrom. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I
Oh,
had
it's a funny.
a good one. I don't think I would have got that.
Really?
I think I probably could have got who did his voice. I think it's Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah. See, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have known that. That would have been a better question. I just remember her she's running after the train and she shouts his name like 10 times.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Question number 3. In Homer the Great, what secret society does Homer join?
The Stonecutters.
Correct. Question number 4. In And Maggie Makes 3, what sign does Mr. Burns place over the plaque that originally read, Don't forget you're here forever? No, sorry.
Yeah,
That
that's the
question
one.
is worded incorrectly. What does Homer make the sign that says, Don't forget you're here forever say?
Do it for her.
Yeah, correct. And question number 5. In season 13, She of Little Faith, which religion does Lisa convert to?
Buddhism.
Correct. Do you want some harder questions? Because it's asking me if you want 5 harder questions.
Go on, let's do 5 harder ones. I'm worried now.
Well, I don't know if that is right. Okay, question number 1 on harder questions. In season 4 episode in the season 4 episode Marge versus the monorail, what is the name of the monorail conductor who was hired at the last minute?
No idea.
Sebastian Cobb. What?
What?
What? Yeah, I don't know. In Deep Space Homer, this
Yeah.
I can rephrase this question because I'm looking at the answer and
Does
it's
it help if I tell you I don't know it?
no, okay. It's actually what's written on the magazine, the Time magazine with a picture of the rod on it.
What's the answer?
In Rod We Trust. Yeah. Yeah, I know, in Rod we Well, that should have been Ivan Long Rod's,
That's
catchphrase.
in Long Rod we trust.
In Long Rod We Trust. Oh, I mean, this isn't even a hard question. In 22 short films about Springfield, what food item does Principal Skinner claim he calls steamed hams?
My mind's gone blank.
Come on, steamed hams.
That
Yeah,
is
hamburgers.
funny.
What food item does Principal Skinner claim he calls steamed hams? They are obviously grilled. Question number 4. In the Springfield Files, what song is playing when Homer encounters the mysterious glowing figure in the woods?
The X-Files song?
Yeah, I would say that, but actually, no. I believe the actual answer is, what song does Mr. Burns sing when he comes out of the woods?
Good Morning Starshine.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Starshine. Yeah, yeah. See, it was testing my knowledge to actually get the question worded correctly. And in season 12, in Homer, that's the name of the episode. What is the crayon lodged in Homer's brain removed through?
His nose?
Yeah, correct. Correct. There's an ultra hard question that you might get. In Bart Sells His Soul, what is the exact comic book issue that Bart trades to Milhouse for his soul?
Is it a Radioactive Man one? Oh, I can't remember. Do you know what? I had that episode on VHS. That's how old it is.
Yeah, I think it's here. It says Alf 1. Alf. Yeah, no. Score yourself. If you get 5 out of 5, you're a Springfield genius. 4 out of 5, member of the Stonecutters. 3 out of 5, trusted employee of the nuclear plant. 0 to 2, needs more time in front of the TV with Homer and Bart. Smiley face. Oh, man.
Where would you rank me then? Where am I
Well,
on that list?
you got You only got 2 wrong, didn't you?
Don't know. I didn't do very well on the hard one.
No, I think you only got 2 wrong. I think you're okay. Good stuff. Nice. So any other business? Any other consumption?
I don't think so. No.
Cool. Well,
I'm
thanks for
shocked.
coming on.
I wasn't prepared for that follow-up question. You told you
Got
can't be.
anything else you wanna talk about? No.
No, thanks.
No, thank you. Half an hour is enough. No, honestly, thank you for coming on. It's nice to chat to you, even though you do live about 200 meters away.
I know. I know.
Don't think we mentioned that at the start, that you are probably the closest geographically that to anyone else that's been on the pod so far. I could probably, if I had AirPods on, I'd have to bring my laptop with me, wouldn't I? I wonder if
You
there would.
shout out your window. Like I'd be able to hear.
Probably not. But yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you. Yeah, cheers. And thank you everybody who's still listening. If you're still there. Chat.
Ooh.